Hello and welcome to my channel. I am the virtual truck instructor and we're going for another ride today. And I have a kind of surprise because I bought a bus. And because I didn't install a bus job mod, I wanted to drive from where I am now in Duisburg and driving to Klagenfurt am Wörthersee, and we are going to drive over this mountain road. So we have a beautiful road to drive, and with a bus it's a bit different. So I planned this route. The first part we can do with 100 kilometers an hour, what's allowed on the German Autobahn. And then when we come into Austria, we come very quickly on this mountain road. So we are slowing down anyway. I hope you enjoy this. I will not talk all the time. As you can hear or probably heard, I am still having a bit of an itchy throat. I have first let's drive a bit forward. You hear the air conditioning running. I have my navigation on the window. I have a camera. For some reason I can see a bit more in the front. Two big mirrors. And let's look at the outside. I think it's a 15 meters long bus, a double axle at the back. And it is a Scania, and it has the outside of the Euro lines. So let's start. It's already getting a light. I'm not a bus instructor, but I did drive a bus for several years, so I still know how to drive a bus. Just losing the mirrors like you do with the truck, only you turn a little bit earlier and you have to keep an eye on what you are doing in the front, because the front is sticking out a bit more. The front wheels are behind me. We first have to go to the motorway or auto. We have to go to the Autobahn first. I already drive a bit too fast. You see, we are a bit lower on the road than normal in the truck. And that's also something you have to get used to. And normally you don't hear the engine that hard, because the engine is totally in the back. But if you don't hear anything, it's difficult to drive, so maybe it's a bit boring for some people. And as always, we have to wait for the red light. Looks like the button didn't register because it got going at the same. Let's put it on 100 kilometers an hour and let's let it roll. We have a bit more side than normal because there's a lot of glass. So we can look out of the window a bit more. And as I said, keep it on 100 as long as I can. Just looking around a bit. Let's get out of the way before truck comes onto this lane. And we have to go back over there. Is driving nicely. It does remember me a bit of the time I was driving through Europe. Only there were passengers in the back. I did holidays with people. So not the Euro lines. I did find a mod to get passengers, but I didn't test it yet. There is a possibility that it will crash in this profile because this is the ProMods profile. Why is this idiot braking? He can do 180 if he wants, but driving slow like this. Officially, you cannot go onto the third lane. There is a truck driving a bit slow here. He's not even going faster than the other truck, so he should have been in the right lane. think this bus shouldn't lose any speed over here, because there's no one inside, there's no load. I do have 500 horsepower, I think. So it should be pretty strong. Now, because of the sun, it's difficult to look out of the right window. Cars still are stupid. There's a third lane where they can drive and overtake. They come at the right side and then braking for a truck instead of going to the left. This bus gives a bit of the floating feeling that you get in a bus, so that's pretty correct. Only normally the sound of the engine is a bit quieter, because you hear it normally only in the back of the bus. It's a pretty long trip. It was about 1200 kilometers. And officially we are there somewhere in the night, but that's calculated with 80 kilometers an hour and we're going 100. And that's the bus from the outside. As soon as we are turning, we get some, no, it's not enough to see the side of the bus. Let's keep an eye on that car. And we're keeping left. Most of the time in real life someone is sitting over there It can be a tour leader, it can be a teacher, or just a passenger who likes to sit in the front to look at the view. And everybody is braking. You can hear how loud it is. If you have passengers in your bus, it will be annoying when it's this loud. And I know it says 80, it's 80 everywhere now, for the cars as well. But what I try is to be at the destination before it's totally dark. And normally when you drive 100, save some time. Oh, we have to go off the road here. I was a bit late. I was not paying attention to the route advisor or to the navigation, and the route advisor is always late. If you hear some strange noises, my dog is making those noises. Chewing off on a bone. Sometimes he's a bit too quick with swallowing. But let's take a look like this. So we have no windows. There's a lot of glare. There's a train coming. It's a bit difficult to keep everything straight when you're looking up or you're floating behind the bus. Somehow it's always taking a lot of time before you at those trucks. Although there is 20 kilometers difference in speed. Here we go again. At 80. Again, we are at the left side when we have to go to the right.
Straight on. Keep right.
Keeping the revs low. Don't want to make a lot of noise. Keeping things comfortable for the passengers. And we are in Bavaria, or Bayern, as they call it in Germany. That's where BMW is coming from. Bayerische Motorwerke. Always can drive to the end with this amount of fuel. Also keeping an eye on the navigation. To go back to the left, and there's an idiot coming, not watching my indicator at all, just coming to the right. Really don't know why they don't see anything what you do. That's going to Switzerland, but we are going to Austria. And here is a truck just braking for actually totally nothing. And I think we have to go to the right, a bit further on. then left again. This bus shouldn't have many problems with this bit of a hill. I think we are almost at the border. And as long as there are no toll roads, we should be able to drive on. We are in Austria. And we're driving in Tyrol. It says now we are arriving at 10 o'clock in the evening. We will lose a lot of time when we are going into the mountains, especially when there are trucks in front of us. What is this idiot doing? Are we going off the road? Yeah, I can't see that far ahead, yes. We are. And I'm not quick enough to overtake the truck and just hope it will go on straight. we are off the motorway or autobahn. We have to slow down a bit, even a bit more. And there is, of course, an AI car. Salzburg. View in the bus in the front is always beautiful. It's the best seat in the bus. But I constantly have to keep my eye on the idiot in front of me. That's not even driving 50. with a bus you can get officially here. With the truck you officially can't, but still do that. As you see, there's not much of a hindrance to look outside here. But we have to keep the engine in a bit higher rev. As you see, the cornering is a bit different. And also the bus starts gliding if you're going a bit too fast. And also over the front wheels. So you're having understeer. I hope SCS will do the official buses as well, although it's called Euro Truck Simulator. It's also nice to drive a bus sometimes. And it's a bit different, but it's also a big vehicle to drive. And I think we are almost at the viewpoint. And I think it's nice to stop there for a moment. Handbrake. And we have the side of the Grossglockner, the mountain pass. People can eat here. There is the bus standing there. And we are in the bus again. I have to find the button. And look at the Scania from all the sides. And I think it looks nice for a thumbnail. Let's find the handbrake again. We're going on again. We are over the top, so the most beautiful point we already had. Now we're going down, still a bit of daylight. engine is a bit loud when you drive like this. And there's a strange thing that if I brake a bit harder, I seem to float in the direction of my steering wheel, as if my seat is totally loose. Let's keep it in a higher gear. Because the brakes are still working very good. But the front wheels are still behaving like there's ice on the road. It's now almost 10:30 when we arrive, so it will be dark then. Somehow it feels a bit dark already, though it's only 6:30. There's still sun. It's gliding again, as if every hump is lifting up the bus off the road. The physics are still not that great. Same with gravity. Take my foot off the gas. The bus is slowing down, although we're going downhill. as soon as you come at the end of the green, the engine starts making a lot of noise. But I'm happy to be able to drive a bus. And it's also possible in American Truck Simulator. So maybe I will do that there as well. Just because of the view. Austria is beautiful, especially when you're driving the smaller roads. I think the last bit is again Autobahn. Klagenfurt is already on the signs. As it's only 100 kilometers. Keeping an eye on the navigation, because somehow you're always at the left side of the road when you have to go to the right. Done almost 1600 kilometers now with this bus. It was a brand new one. Of course, I don't have a limiter on the bus. Only see that the navigation is getting a bit bright. Little bit harder. We have some speed left.
Keep right, then exit right.
And here is Klagenfurt.
Exit right.
The endpoint is the garage. The lights are not that impressive.
Straight on.
And we are almost there.
Keep left, then turn left.
The last traffic lights, and of course they are
Turn left.
red. I will put a link down in the description where you can find the mod.
Turn right.
There we have the garage.
This is where it ends.
Let's fill it up. We've done about 1200 kilometers and we have used 289, almost 290 liters of fuel. And here we are, lights off, engine off, and let's take a night's sleep. And we are going to end the video here. I hope you liked it. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up, and if you want to see more of it, please subscribe and hit the bell icon so you will be notified when there is a new video coming up. Thank you for watching. Bye.